Hi, I'm Joel Perry, the MLO underwriter with Nexa Mortgage. Let's go ahead and put on my underwriting hat and let's get to work. We talked about income briefly yesterday. Today, let's dive a little deeper, starting with the base pay. When calculating base income, we're looking for anything that's paid at your standard hourly or salaried rate. That includes regular hours, of course, but also things like holiday pay, vacation time, paid time off, sick leave, bereavement, and training, as long as they're all paid at the regular rate. These are all examples of income we typically include in base pay, but it's not an exhaustive list. Now let's talk about other types of income, specifically overtime and bonus. These aren't always as straightforward. Once we start relying on variable income sources, the documentation requirements increase. For example, we'll need your final pay stub from the previous 2 years. This is important. Those pay stubs must reflect income actually paid in the prior calendar year. So if you worked December 15th through December 30th, but were paid on January 7th, that wouldn't count towards the prior year's total income. We'd need the last stubs issued in December. This helps us break down your income and compare it to your current year-to-date earnings. Let's break down overtime pay next. You might see things like shift differential, weekend premiums, holiday work pay, or just standard. The key is consistency. If you worked one holiday this year and got 2.5 times pay, but there's no history of similar earnings, we're going to exclude that. But if you've consistently earned shift differential or regular overtime over the past 2 years, and that trend continues year to date, then we can use it in the income calculation. If it's declining, we would need a little bit more explanation there. Bonuses are a little different. They're usually paid less frequent than overtime. So let's say you've received bonuses in the past 2 years, but nothing yet this year. That doesn't automatically disqualify the income. We'll look at the timing. If your employer typically pays bonuses in November, we wouldn't expect to see one in June, but we'd need to confirm that you were still eligible or something along that lines. When reviewing bonuses, and this also can apply to overtime, we're going to look at the trend. Let's say you earned $10,000 in bonuses last year and $10,000 the year before. If we're in June and you've already received the full $10,000 this year, we wouldn't assume you're going to get another $10,000 bonus. We'd stop there. But if you've earned $5,000 year to date and history suggests another bonus comes later in the year, we can project that forward. And in that case, typically I would use a 30-month average. Consistency and timing matters, and they affect how we calculate every type of income. If you've got any questions, give me a call or drop them down in the comments. I'm happy to answer and help others learn too. My phone number is 480-710-7063. Call or text. Let's make today worth remembering.